Bonsoir mon ami, welcome back to the channel. Today is a really exciting one because me and my girlfriend Alessia, if you've seen her from the videos before, you'll know she's from Germany. We're doing a whole long distance thing right now. She comes over to Bournemouth to see me while I'm at uni and I go over to see her in Germany. But she's over for 2 weeks and we decided that we did not want to spend 2 weeks in Bournemouth together because it's boring, it's not fun and we both love to travel. So we've looked on Skyscanner and found the cheapest possible flights to any European place that we could get to, and we're not going to reveal it just yet, but we want to take you along for the journey, tell you how much we paid for everything, and trust me, this was a cheap travel for 2 people. Let's get into the day. So this trip is actually pretty exciting because it's sponsored by Zenscape. We will be taking their bag with us with both of our things in it. Alessia, how are you feeling?
Good.
Are you excited for this cheap travel trip?
Yes.
Are you going to reveal how much we paid for our flights?
No.
Now, I may look like a turtle with these bags on, but seriously, it's the best feeling in the world. I mean, I'm so thankful for the opportunities that, I mean, you have to create the opportunities yourself, obviously. I work a lot, I work hard part-time to be able to afford sort of doing trips like this. But yeah, it just makes me so happy getting to do little travels with Alessia. And yeah, we've got the Zenscape on our back. Here she is, ready and raring to go. We've got to go get a train up to the airport and then we've got to get an Uber because there's no trains or public transport that take you directly to the airport, and not even close. There's a 42-minute walk if we wanted to do that, so unfortunately we're Ubering it, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so we've just currently requested our ride to Bournemouth Airport. We're currently at Bournemouth Railway Station. This should hopefully be like a 20-minute journey, but unfortunately, like we said, there's no way to get from here to the airport unless it's about 7 o'clock in the morning where they do a direct bus. But Ubers in Bournemouth are usually quite slow, so we don't really know how long we're going to be waiting for this to come, but hopefully we get clutched real soon. Alessia, how are you feeling about this holiday? You excited?
Yes, I'm excited.
Have you been to before?
No, first time.
Yeah.
How excited are you from 1 to 10?
Scale of 1 to 10, probably sitting around a 9.
Excited?
Yeah.
Oh, you said scared?
No, I'm not scared. 10.
How excited are you from 1 to 10?
Probably sitting around a 9 at the moment. I'm really excited. Can't wait to get away. Yes, it may not be that hot, but there's good culture, there's good people, and there's nice locations. So this will be really exciting. Okay. We have arrived at the windiest and smallest airport I've ever been to. And Alessia's telling me to shush.
No, it's cold. Let's go inside.
Let's go. Chaps, this is the smallest airport I've ever been to in my life. Look at the flights board. It's just a little TV with 6 flights on it. And we're walking through to security now and we're just outside. I feel like I'm in Fort Park or something. Through security now, it is now time for my favourite part of any travel experience, and that is getting free aftershave. Seriously, sometimes when I come through here, I'm just leaving smelling like some whole Lush factory, but male perfume version. And Alessia is currently testing out some Burberry.
Burberry Goddess.
Oh, isn't that the one you wear already?
No, I have the fake one. The dupe.
She has a dupe, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get her arrested. Now, which one do I want to try out? That is the main question. You guys don't care about this, so I'll catch up with you when we're doing something more exciting.
Oh my god.
If this isn't your favourite sight in the world, you need to get out there and explore more, because this is beautiful.
What a weird thing there. How do they get in?
Some weird zigzaggy stairs over there. I tell you what, Spanish transport is not too bad. We just got a bus from the airport straight into the centre of Palma de Mallorca, if you want to say it correctly. That was so gimp. We're in the centre now, got a 13-minute walk to our hotel, but so far it's not too bad. Obviously it's not really like boiling hot or warm because it's April, well, almost April, but yeah, it's a nice comfortable temperature. I took my coat off and yeah, we're chilling, so not too long to go now till we get there, give it a little room tour and then head to bed, and that is the end of the travel day 1. Guys, so last night I did intend to come back and actually film how much it cost us for this trip, but we got back, we had showers, and we just both wanted to chill and go to sleep, so that's what we ended up doing. But I am going to reveal now the price that we paid for our flights for this trip, and I'll reveal the hotel later. So the flights for 2 people from Bournemouth to Palma de Mallorca we got it for £45 return per person, so that's basically 20 quid and a little bit of change per flight each, and I really don't think that's too bad. That's a 2-hour flight, plus we had to get a half an hour coach to our destination, but other than that I think that's a really good deal, personally anyways, especially around this time. It's Easter, people are having time off and stuff like that, so as far as cheap holidays go, I think we've definitely done a decent way of getting our cheap holiday. But I did just want to show you in the daylight that this is actually our balcony. We didn't know that we was getting a balcony with this room. We just checked in last night and they told us, and we was pretty gassed with it, to be fair. But yeah, I love Spain. Spain for me has always felt like a place like home. I grew up, we had a villa in Spain, so we used to spend every summer and 2 or 3 times every year coming over to Spain. Not necessarily this part, but it all feels very similar. Alessia is actually in the shower now, so once she gets out we will go find ourselves some breakfast, because we don't like to do that all-inclusive sort of thing where you go downstairs and get your breakfast like that. We like to go out, find the local stuff and sort of just try cuisine that way. So we're currently walking around a shop called Mercadona. If you've never been to Spain before, it's a pretty big supermarket chain across the country, and like I was mentioning before, when we had a house in Spain, this was the local one that we used to come to. Well, not this one that we're in, but Mercadona. And yeah, it just brings back loads of memories really. It's really, really nice. But we're on the hunt to get some water right now, but we can't figure out which ones we want to get. Is that singles? Yeah. So we got some water, and the prices here are really good. Like, single bottle of water, 39 cents.
It's not this one, it's this one though.
It's that one. We are currently walking through the streets of Mallorca. We stopped off in Mercadona, as you just saw, managed to get some water and I had a pastry, but Alessia is looking for something maybe a little bit more authentic, which is fair enough, but we haven't eaten for a while and I was absolutely Hank Marvin, so had to get something. But so far it's a really nice place. I mean, it's very historic. I wish I knew some more history to tell you about it. This is going to be first review taste test of this churros. Churros has to be one of my top 10 favourite sweet treats, but you just can't get it in the UK look quite like this, unfortunately, especially with the hot chocolate that it comes with. Incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the cathedral and the place where the royal family stay when they come to this part of Mallorca. So I don't actually know if it's a palace, but that's the palace where they stay. And this is the cathedral. This thing's massive. I'm gonna walk around and try to get a better view of it, but we've really just been walking around some shops this morning, exploring Majorca. It's a really nice place so far, but I can imagine in the summer that it gets really, really busy. I just really want to quickly say while I'm on this travel how important it is to remember how lucky you are if you have the opportunity and the means to travel. There's so many people that I've met throughout life who haven't either had the money, the capability. I mean, passports these days are getting so expensive to have to just afford to have a passport, which feels like it should be a basic human right for everyone to have one and be able to travel and see the world. And not just for reasons of money, but reasons for health and things like that. Like, I'm so thankful every single day, especially when I get on planes and I get to see new places and experience new cultures and things and people, that I get to see these things and experience it, because I know that there's so many people who may be bedridden or can't walk or just can't get onto planes and travel, who would love to experience the world and experience different things and have to do it through other people. I mean, I personally know a few people like that, and I hope that my videos can give them some sort of comfort and solace to explore the world through sort of my camera, even though it's not necessarily through their own eyes, but sort of a wholesome personal connection and feeling through travel, because that is what it really brings people. It brings people together. It opens up your mind to different ideas and new cultures and experiences and ways of living and thinking about life. Because for me, since I've traveled to different countries, I've opened up my mind to think, would I like to live here in the long term, and especially since I've been with this girl here. We both love Spain so much, and it would definitely be a place that we would both consider moving to in the future if we got the opportunity. And I just wouldn't have been able to have that mindset or that idea if I hadn't have come to Spain so much as a kid, or come here even more as an adult. Like, it's just a fantastic country, and obviously there's so many more out there to explore in the world. I want to go to Greece, I want to go to Italy this summer, I want to go to Croatia, and I'm going to make that happen because I have so much time now that unfortunately I won't be going back to Camp America. But it opens up more opportunity for different travel across Europe, which is still just as exciting. So I just want to say that. I just want to say, be thankful whenever you're on a trip or whenever you're traveling that you can do that, because a lot of people can't, and a lot of people wish that they could, and it's so important that you experience and practice gratitude throughout those times for the people that can't do it. Alessia had to leave me because she really needed to go to the bathroom, so she's headed back to the hotel now. But we both love our water, massive water drinkers, and we don't obviously have any way of getting that in the hotel. So I headed out to Mercadona and just grabbed 6 litres of water, cost 91 cents. I thought that's incredible. In Spain, in England, for like the massive 2 litre bottles, I think you're paying at least £1 or £2. And I know it sounds crazy, like it's not much of a difference, but it definitely adds up. I mean, at my uni account, I don't personally drink the water from there because I drank it before and it made me very ill. So ever since then, I've just bought my own water filter, which obviously makes the water easily more drinkable. Definitely, if I lived out here and I didn't want to drink the water, it makes it so much more affordable to be able to afford buying stuff like this in comparison to buying the massive one. It is day 2 out here in Spain. Me and Alessia had a really incredible day yesterday. We fit an amazing amount into quite a short period of time. Obviously, as you've seen throughout the day, I was picking up the camera and filming, but then in the evening we just went out for dinner at this Italian place. The pizzas that we had there were, seriously, they were really incredible, and the pricing out here in Europe is just so much clear of the prices that we're paying out in America. Seriously, I want to be able to treat Alessia and take her out to nice different places and be able to pay for them. And when we was out in America, we just simply couldn't afford to do that because we were traveling to so many different places, and obviously it's a more expensive country. I mean, I love America personally, but the prices out here in Europe are kind of unmatched in comparison, and I'm sure there's much cheaper places out there than this. But today we're heading out to one of my favorite places things to do in Spain, which is going to a market. I absolutely love them. The vibe is great and everyone's just bustling, hustle and bustle. It's just really good fun. So we're gonna head over this morning. We've got a half an hour bus to get to the closest one, which isn't too bad, seriously. And then for the rest of the day, I'm not too sure what the plan is. I'm just waiting for Alessia to get out of the bathroom now, and then we're gonna head out. It's a lovely, beautiful, sunny day. Let's get it. If you don't know, then get to know. In Europe, there's this thing called oakberry. I think we have one in London. I can't really show you, but it's acai. Here's Alessia's. Got strawberries, banana, and loads of other stuff in there. I've got kiwi, strawberries, mango, puree. But this stuff is unreal. It's acai. It's great breakfast, and it's really refreshing and so tasty. If you get a chance, if you're out in Europe or if you're in the spot in London that has it, then definitely try it, because you don't really get this type of thing across the UK, so it's good to try it when you get the chance. There's one reason I love travelling above everything else. Imagine on a random Tuesday being sat in this location with your girlfriend, eating sandwiches. I mean, I was about to say more, but I've not really got any more to say other than that. This is the life, mush. Okay, so we are currently walking to a port. What's the port called?
Port Andrax.
Port Andrax, and this is the current scenery that we're experiencing right now. I mean, I don't know if many of you, when you go to places like Spain, actually go to the countryside and get to explore places like this, but seriously, it is incredible. Just the scenery is so peaceful. The countryside of Spain is definitely too unexplored, and it should definitely be explored more. But we've got about an hour and a half walk, and I think we're probably about 20 minutes in, so we've got quite a long way left to go. But
it's an hour and 15 minutes.
It's an hour and 15 minutes, okay.
And like 45 minutes left.
45 minutes to go, guys. But like I said, I am trying to work on tanning my head because I recently shaved all my hair off, and I don't want it to be white anymore, so we're hoping that this UV5 starts to kick in a little bit more and yeah, gets me a little bit tanned.
I can also take this.
So we have made it to our final destination of that hike. That took us about an hour and 20 minutes, I think. So we came from all the way over there in the mountains, you probably can't even see, and we walked all the way down here to this port. I mean, honestly, the walk was definitely worth it. Was I complaining for a bit of the way? Yes, but what can you do? I mean, you can't really complain when you then get to locations like this. This is a pretty cool one, to be fair. But I think we're gonna walk now, maybe try to find an ice cream shop, and then our bus is only in half an hour, so we don't really have too long to explore, so I'm gonna stop chatting. Guys, today is the final day of the Spain trip. Honestly, these past 3 days have gone so quickly. I've had so much fun. It's been a really, not eye-opening experience, but I've definitely tried new things and been to different locations that, again, I didn't think I'd ever go to. I burnt my nose yesterday. We got sunburnt on that walk, but it was definitely worth it because it was a nice walk in the end. And I've definitely got my steps in this week, which has been so important because I'm really trying to cut down some weight before the summer. But I never actually end these videos when I'm in the country, so just to prove that I'm not somewhere in the UK right now. We are still in Spain, and today we're just going to have a chill one before our flight. Our flight is really late tonight, but I don't really want to film any more of this trip because we're not really doing that much exciting. So I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Over the summer, when I finish uni, I'm going to be traveling a fair amount across Europe and other destinations, just random ones that I can go to. And it's always been my dream to try like really cheap challenges where you stay somewhere for like trying to live off €1 a day, €5 a day in these different places. I was thinking about doing like a Simon Wilson challenge where you do no money challenges, but we'll see how far my confidence can actually stretch for that. But I'd definitely be interested. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from Alessia. And I'll see you in the next one.